Hello everyone, it's Taz from the Active Wellbeing Society's Big Run project here, bringing you Couch to 5K live on Facebook with the Active Wellbeing Society. Thanks for joining me this evening. We'll wait for a couple of our viewers to join us, and as we do that I'll do an introduction. So those who've been following me, we've been doing the Couch to 5K program online, and we've on to week 7 now. So we've done 6 weeks of activities where you've joined me and we've done a virtual run together. So I'm really glad that you've been enjoying the running sessions, and hopefully you are getting along in the program well at your home, in safety of your garden, or out in your local green space. Today I will not be doing the running, so today we've got a special guest joining me. We've got Tim, one of my runners from Edgbaston Reservoir Social Running Group, joining me, and Tim will be doing a 25-minute run as part of the Couch to 5K week 7. So today's run, for those who've been following, as you know, we've been increasing gradually, and today's run is a one-off run of 25 minutes. But before we do that, we always will start with a warm-up, as we always do, and we'll do a 5-minute brisk walk. And today we're going to go into the canals of Birmingham, so you're going to have some views of the canal, the lovely canals of Birmingham, for you to enjoy on a lovely evening. It is a bit chilly here, but hopefully once we start running, we'll be warmed up quickly and we'll be enjoying the views. So I'm going to crack on with things, I think. So what I'll do is I'll turn the camera and I'll give Tim our instructions on how to do the warm-up, as we do normally in our groups, as I've been doing online as well. Tim will do his his dynamic stretches with me. Then we'll go off for the 5-minute brisk walk, which should take us up to the canal and over the bridge, and then we're going to head out towards Smethwick direction, on the Golden Valley Bridge direction, and we'll hopefully less people on the canals. It's a lovely evening, heading towards the sun. You'll get some lovely views as well. So let's get distracted, let's enjoy our time together. And for those who are joining me just for the walking element, as we always promoted, that walking is really important as well. So those who don't want to run, you can join in and walk. Just make it a brisk walk, as we're doing our 25-minute walk. Keep it brisk and get your heart rate up high and burn some calories, and do your bit of exercise as well for the day. So it's not just all about the runners. So I'm gonna switch the camera and introduce you to Tim. Okay, let's set that. There you go. Can you see him okay? Yes, that's Tim. So Tim's joining me for the Couch to 5K today. He's kindly offered to do the running element, as unfortunately I've sustained a back injury, so I won't be running today. I'm nursing my back and I'm resting, so I'll be on a bike and Tim will be doing all the running. So over to Tim to kind of direct you and help you and motivate you virtually. So you'll be seeing Tim will be running along as well as his exercise for the day. We met out here. We're going to keep our social distance. We're hopefully going to be in a quieter area for you, so we're not crossing paths on people. But before we do that, let's start with our warm-up. So Tim, let's start off with your foot in the air and circles. So we're doing ankle circles. Tim's doing these ankle circles. Those hopefully you can see, keeping your balance, one arm out or both arms out. And those who don't have good balance, you know, we've described that we can always put your toes pointing down, and you can rotate your ankles that way as well. Fabulous. Once you've done both directions there, Tim, do the sole of your foot. So stretch your sole of your foot up and down. So you're doing up and down, stretching the sole of the foot. So any plantar issues, you stretch that out, getting ready for our exercise. And brill. Once you're done, you change over, same again, balance, foot in the air, and just the ankle joint circles around any direction first. Few circles. Once you've done a few, you can change direction, keeping your balance there. That's great. And then you do the sole of the foot on this side as well. So up and down, up and down. That's great. Okay, so next one we're going to do, we're going to get the heels off the ground. So we're going to go onto our toes, and that's going to stretch out the calf muscles. So you can do that from the side. Look, Tim's demonstrating that. So he's rolling forward and backwards, stretching out the calf muscles. You know, we're going to do about 10, 12 of them that hopefully will stretch that calf muscle out, getting ready for exercise. Good. Fab. So as Tim's doing that, we're going to be continuing on with the next one. So we're going to, Tim, if you can do a couple of forward lunges and alternating each leg at the time. So yeah, so you're going to do, yes, everyone hates these, but these will be good for the warm up. Yeah, that's it. A couple of forward lunges. Really good to get the body ready for exercise. So this is a dynamic movement. It's a lunge forward, and it's helping his muscles get ready, telling his mind as well that he's getting ready for exercise is all really important. That's great. So once you've done about 5 on each side, that's great, and then you can start jogging on the spot now, Tim. So just relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, everything, nothing tense now. So you just want to enjoy this run, so get ready for a nice relaxing run. If you've had a tough day at work, you know, now's the time to get rid of that and go out for that once a day exercise. Do your exercise, and it'll set you up for the evening and maybe tomorrow as well. So as he's doing that, a few straight legs at the front, so kick your legs out at the front. That's it. So he's kicking his legs out, keeping them nice and straight, and he'll be doing a few more, and then we'll turn it onto the heel kicks at the back. So okay, now you can turn up. Yeah, that's it. So the heel's coming right underneath the bum. That's great. So he's doing his heel kicks. Some of the footballers do this. Brilliant. So those who've been watching, hopefully you know the routine now, so you should be joining in at home. So you're doing your heel kicks, back to jogging again, Tim. And remember, it's breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. If at any point you want to stop and walk, so you don't need to do the running as Tim's doing, you can walk and recover onto the next exercise. So the next one we're going to do is the 2 feet together bunny hops. So we're jumping on the spot with soft knees, soft impact. Brilliant. And then as we're doing that, we're going to start waking up our upper body and start doing some big hugs. So you're kind of doing some big hugs there. That's great. Or star jumps, whatever you want to do. It's a dynamic movement to get you ready for exercise. That's great, Tim. Brilliant. A few more, and then back to jogging again, getting your breath back. That's great. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to do 10 seconds of quick hands and feet. So you're really going, you're lifting your knees off the ground, repeating the knee, and you're moving your arms forward and backward quickly. So I'll give you a few seconds to get ready. I'll get my whistle out and do a 10-second countdown for you. Okay, so ready, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Brilliant. And let's see what that looks like from the side as well, please. That's it. So the knees are coming out, quick repeats, hands are repeating. 3, 2, 1. Okay, fab. Get your breath back, Tim. You can walk if you want to, or you can jog on the spot still. And we're nearly there now with the warm-up. Final one is our famous basketball shots, yeah? Or squat thrusts, as we call them. So we're going to go down and jump. That's it. So give me 10, Tim. 10 today, mate. He's normally 5 when he's running with me at Edgbaston, but making him work hard for the camera today. Fab, he's nearly there. You're counting along, hopefully. Make sure he's done his 10. Has he done his 10? Yeah. Okay, so we're ready to go. So I'm going to start the program today. So we're going to go on using our Catch 5K app while Tim gets his breath back, and we're going to start walking towards the canal. So I'll start the phone app, turn the camera so you can see what I'm doing here. So as you've all been aware, we've been following the Catch 5K using an app, the BBC Get Inspired Catch 5K program, free to download on iPhone and Android. We're on week 7 and it's run number 2. So hopefully you've done week 6 run 3, you've also done week 7 run 1, and now let me tell you what we'll be doing today. So 5-minute walk, and then a 25-minute one-off run today, followed by a 5-minute cool-down walk and some stretches at the end. So let's start the program. Let's get Joe Wiley introducing us to have a listen.
Hi, it's Joe again, and welcome to week 7 of Couch to 5K. This is an impressive schedule that you're keeping to at the moment, so congratulations, well done at this point. The idea this week is that you do 3 runs. You have 3 runs to do before you can move on to the next stage. That is very important. And we'll begin, as ever, with a nice brisk warm-up. 5-minute walk, off you go.
Okay,
so can I just congratulate you on what you've
go.
achieved so far. We're moving into a different phase, I guess, from here on in. Today you're going to be running for 25 minutes non to 5k. Up until now is that there have been lots of little challenges, a series of challenges, blocks of running time for you to conquer, and then you have the reward of a rest. So it might be daunting just faced with the prospect of a long period of running. I know myself, I found it incredibly daunting. What you might want to do is mix it up a little bit, change your mindset. Maybe if you've been running on a treadmill up until now, then you might want to venture into a park. Or if you've already been doing the park, then maybe try and change your routes. Think of different ways, different places to go. Maybe try and recruit a buddy if you can do that. Sometimes
I've got
it
my
helps
buddy
to have
today,
somebody
Tim.
along with you. Just anything that you can think of to help break the monotony. Make sure that you've already completed the runs for week 1 to 6 before you even attempt this week, otherwise it might all be a little bit too much for you. But basically, well done, you're great, you're going to be even greater and fitter.
Brilliant. So that's the introduction by Joe. So we are trying out a new route, so change of monotony, as I said. We're going to try out the canals. I've got my running buddy. I'm going to keep my 2 meter social distance. I'm allowed to come out and meet one person and enjoy exercise together. So this is what we're doing today. For your benefit, we're doing a Catch 5k week 7 run 2. So as we're walking along, enjoying the views, Tim, tell us a little bit about when you started running.
Well, I was sport when I was younger, so running was often part of that age. I wasn't allowed to play hockey because me and a teacher had a difference of opinion about how high you're allowed to raise a hockey stick.
Okay.
He made me do cross country.
Yeah.
I had no particular skill at it, I have to say.
Yeah.
I was more famous for coming last than anything in particular. But since then, as I got older, it was a way to earn calories in various ways. Team sports become less so I find running, yeah, generally it's very good for my mental well-being, keeps me happy.
Brilliant.
In my runs I get a bit grumpy.
So, what did you start off using something like a Couch to 5k, or did you go straight into running? What are your tips for a new person who's getting into running?
So, I think the 2 main tips are listen to your body.
Yeah.
So don't try and do too much too quickly. And that applies when you're doing Couch to 5k, or even if you're trying to build up to a longer distance. When I first started trying to do half marathons and marathons, I try and take up my training too early, and it just is bad news for the body. And the second thing is having a good pair of shoes is really important.
Yes, very important. I've just noticed your lovely shoes. So you're color coded today. So those who can see Tim's shoes, he's got good level of support, firm, and he can run on any terrain with those. So as we're going on to a bit of gravel now at the canals, and then we're going to have some more tow paths to contend with. He's got sensible footwear, really important. Thanks, Tim.
I think, yeah, I just used to use whatever trainers I had, and then actually one of my old bosses, he says, I used to say I was training to do things, but I was getting sore knees and sore backs.
Yeah.
He said, look, just get yourself to running shop, get yourself fitted, and then you'll feel a lot better, and you're great.
Brilliant. What about running routes? How important is it to change up your routes every now and again?
Well, yeah, so there's different schools of thought in it. A lot of people like to change it, but I'm a bit of a creature of habit. So I like consistency in lots of my runs. So at the moment it's kind of enforced because I just run around this reservoir.
Yeah.
I like, once I found a route I like to run for it quite a lot, and then just go into it, and then I'll change.
Yeah.
And then you want it, and then I go back to the old one.
Brilliant. So around here where you live, you've got your sport for choice, mate. You live in a lovely part of Birmingham. You've got lots of choice. So what kind of routes do you recommend around here? Obviously the reservoir is the home of our running, so that's where we were started from. Where else have you ventured out?
So I think I love the Harbour Walkway.
Yes, lovely. Gem of a place.
Minutes are now nearly up, and we are going to get ready to
Oh, I've got Joe Wiley telling us it's time to not time to run yet. I'll pause it. So we'll get over this bridge before we start running.
Fantastic. Right, on the interval hills.
Yeah, we'll give Tim a little break. Let him get over this hill and onto the other side of the towpath, and then we'll start the timer from there for him to do his one-off 25-minute run. And then we'll do 12.5 minutes maybe out, 12.5 minutes back, and then we'll go back and do our stretches around. So that will give us the 25 minutes. So hopefully you can still see us and hear us. We'll be jumping on the bike shortly, pedaling as fast as I need to keep up with Tim. Tim's going to run at his own pace. That's really important. So everyone's got a different ability. You need to run at your pace where you're comfortable, where you'll be able to breathe, able to have a conversation. As hopefully I will be talking with Tim as we're running and cycling. So make sure you don't go off too fast. And taking the views. Look at where we are today. So I've got the view. That's where we're heading. We've got Birmingham city centre. The views are here. Kieran's watching, Rebecca's watching. Hi Rebecca, hi Kieran. Tim's going to be running today as we go along. Hiya. So Tim, this is where we'll start, and you can go down that way. Yeah, shall we go that way? Yeah.
Whichever you think's best.
No, we'll go that direction.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So we'll turn around and I'll start my timer. Tim's going to get in the zone now. He's going to start off slow.
Right up until this
Okay.
point, and this is going to be fine. Trust me. If you're ready, off you go.
Off we go. So he's gone, and it's time for you to start as well. So find yourself a nice bit of stretch of land, whether that's the park, whether that's the garden, as we did in our first few weeks. Wherever you find it comfortable to run, taking the views. Start off slow, have a look around and enjoy. Try and keep your social distance and try to enjoy your once a day exercise. There's quite a lot of people using the canal towpath today. It's nice to see so many people out enjoying their exercise. We've got runners, we've got cyclists, we've got walkers. So it's a shared towpath for everyone to use. Nice to see everyone out enjoying Birmingham's canals. More canals than Venice. So there's your fact for the day. Let's enjoy this canal, which is coming from the city, heading out towards the Smethwick direction. So Tim started off at a good pace. He's enjoying it. His body is nice and controlled. Good, Tim. So keep those arms up a little higher, and remember, not so robotic on the shoulders, so nice and high but relaxed shoulders. Yeah, and that's it. Posture's good, feet landing right underneath his hips for the center of gravity, and head upright. That's great. Looking good, Tim. Remember, go off as slow as you like. It's just slow, faster than your brisk walking pace slightly. As long as your feet are coming off the ground, you're running. You're going to enjoy this 25 minutes out with us today on our running interval. Crossing the Winson Green Bridge here now. We're underneath here. Now we use this route sometimes in the summer. We start at the reservoir and we head out. We go to the Golden Valley Bridge and we turn around, and at the bridge is exactly 5k. So it's a 5k turnaround point, and then we head back to the reservoir. So this is normally one of our 10k routes on the Sunday morning at 8 o'clock when we meet at Edgbaston Reservoir. Hopefully we'll be back to running in groups soon, but for now we have to listen to the government advice. Come out for your once a day, find your little bit of a running stretch, whether that's your garden like I said earlier, whether it's just out on your street, whether it's in your local park, or if you live near the canals, you want to try and venture out like we're doing today. Come and try some of the canals out and enjoy your run. Thank you. Cheers. Good. How you doing so far, Tim? Okay? You started off slow? Yeah? Pacing yourself for this 25-minute run? Good. Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice, something new for you as well. I love this stretch. So I've been using this stretch for quite a while now, for a number of years. I started my running around here. I grew up in this area. I started my first bit of activity, which is walking along the canals. So I decided to have a change in my lifestyle. So I wanted to try and lose a bit of weight, start getting active, started walking along these canals every night after work, and then that led to a little bit of running from maybe one bridge to another bridge or one tree to another tree, and that's how I did my own kind of Couch to 5K program that got me into running. And I found that I really enjoyed coming out, enjoying some of these green spaces, running along the water here, canals, and when you found buddies that you could pair up with, that made a lot of difference, because the motivation from others is really important. I apologise now, I'm going to go over this bumpy bit, so you're going to get a bit of shakes on the camera. There we go. It's nice to see lots of runners. It's hard to keep the 2 metre distance here. Just be careful, Tim, as you're running past people. Yep.
So you're now 5 minutes into your run. This is all good, looking good, feeling good, possibly. You should now have a fairly steady rhythm that you're into as you're running along. Don't go too fast. It's not a sprint. It's just a nice, steady pace that you're looking for. Keep on.
That's great. Let the cyclist pass. So, Tim, you've done your 5 minutes. You can use that as your little warm-up, yeah? So that's your guide. Canals are looking lovely, ain't they? Those who are watching, hi Lorna, you're watching? Yeah, it's a shame I can't be running today alongside Tim, but Tim stepped in for me. He's doing the running. It's very kind of him to offer to help us. So we're on Couch to 5K week 7 run 2, a 25-minute run for those who are just joining us, and those who are going to watch this back later. Have some inspiration, come out and join us. And the next one on Friday, when we have Simon coming out to help me with the Couch to 5K week 7 run 3. We might be at a different venue, you don't know, so we'll keep it a surprise for now. This is something new for my viewers. We're at the canals of Birmingham. We're heading towards the Smethwick direction. We've just left the Edgbaston Reservoir, which is where we normally meet for our run group, and Tim, being a local resident to the Edgbaston Reservoir, has helped me out today and offered to run. So coming up with your first bridge, remember, pump those arms 90 degrees backwards, lift up the knees a bit higher, Tim, and let's see you get up the hill. Watch the cyclist as well, stick to one side. There he goes, so up the hill. And look at that lovely view. Brilliant, Tim. That's it underneath, unless you want to do some hill training. Keep going. Kieran, have you been out to do your run today? I hope you've enjoyed your run around the reservoir if you've been out. Lorna, have you been out to do your run today? Hopefully I won't fall into the canal. while I'm reading these messages. Now it's all safe, it's all controlled. Keeping my back up straight and nursing my back. So Tim's running along, he's doing great. Brilliant, Tim. As you're running, Tim, make sure those arms don't go across the body, always forward and backwards, yeah. And a little bit higher in front of your chest, that's great, yeah. Brilliant. So little tips like that, and feet landing underneath the center of mass, really important. Not to overstride, just find your rhythm and enjoy that rhythm. Yeah. So Lorna, where was your run today? Was it in the local park? Was it in the canal? Well, keep going, you got another bridge coming up. Okay, a little wobbly bit here, apologies. And then Tim's gonna power up that bridge, Tim. Swing those arms back, lift the knees up higher. That's great. Watch him go up that hill. Look at the technique. Fabulous, Tim. And then on the way down, you can have a breather, relax, drop your arms, shake out of the shoulders if you need to. That's great. He's doing great, isn't he, guys? Give him some thumbs up, give him some likes, show him some love. Hi Simon, nice to see you online. We've got Tim, who's running along this canal towards the Smethwick Bridge, Galton Valley Bridge direction. Today's run is a 25-minute run, of which we're nearly halfway through already. I don't know if that's been fast for you, Tim, but it's gone quickly for me. Great. Keep pacing yourself. Remember, slow down at any point you need to. Those who are watching, if you can't make the full run for 25 minutes, remember you can take a break. There's nobody saying that you can't stop. You can stop and walk, keep it brisk if you do stop and walk, have a breather, and then get back to running. So do it at your ability, your pace. Hopefully if you've been following the program, you know, you found that your recovery is quicker now, and you only need to take a couple of minutes walking breaks to get your heart rate back down for you to start off again.
So this is good. You've already done 12.5 minutes so far.
Tim, halfway. So do you want to turn around from here?
You're doing really well. Running,
Yeah.
by the way, it's not about speed unless you
Fab.
want to do 100 metres.
So this is it. He saved himself doing a bridge, so he's doing so well. Let's turn around and follow him from here. We've come to the east end. That's our point.
Keep your own pace going.
The
Everyone
east
has their
end.
own pace, and hopefully now
And
you should have found it.
heading
So
back.
just keep up the good work.
Brilliant. I'll catch up with him shortly. So he's doing 12.5 minutes back in the direction we started. Let's catch up with him. Good, he's pacing himself well. controlling the pace, controlling the tempo, enjoying it, coming out along the canal. Like I said before, this is where I grew up, around these parts, so it's nice to be back here. I used to play here as a child and was quite active as a kid, but then towards the early part of my adulthood I decided I was going to be a lazy sod and have a sedentary lifestyle, so didn't do much exercise, didn't look after my health and weight, and then it was only when I was turning 40 that I decided I needed to have a change of lifestyle, and got into running. And I did my own version of the Couch to 5K, like I mentioned earlier, just along these canals and at the Edgbaston Reservoir. And it was through the help of friends and family. It's so important that I had a buddy, somebody I can run alongside or walk alongside. Without their motivation, I don't think I would have been able to do the running. So Tim's my buddy today. He's a virtual buddy for all of us. So he's doing the running for me. I'm keeping you guys entertained and motivated with the views. And hopefully, once my back gets better, I'll be able to carry on and run with the program. And we can say that during lockdown, we learnt a new skill. We learnt to run. We followed the Couch to 5K, and we've gone from 0 couch all the way up to 30 minutes non-stop running after 9 weeks. So that would be great for you to be able to get out then and explore areas around you, near you. And running for your health is so important, but not just for your physical health, it's the mental health and emotional well-being, so it's really important. So just be careful with that runner, and then it's the hill. And again, pump those arms, that's it, good, lift the knees up a little higher, that's great, and then recover. Go as slow as you like down the hill, get your breath back, recover. He's doing great, isn't he, guys? Those who are watching, come on, show him some love, send him some likes. He's doing so well. Heading back to our starting point. We're heading back towards Birmingham direction. Great stuff, Tim, keep going. Hi Alison, hope you've managed to get your run in for week 1 of Couch to 5K, week 7, 25-minute run. And if you haven't, come and join us on Friday, where we'll be out again doing the same run, 25-minute run, maybe at a different venue, different location, but yeah, get involved. And it's nice you can come and explore certain spaces, green spaces, maybe where you haven't been before, because now you've learnt to run and you know how to run further. You might go and explore new areas. Always try and plan out the route before, so don't go out blind. Think about where the exit and entry points are for the canal, if you're on the canal, or any of the parks near you, so you have a rough idea how long it would take to get around. It's a 25-minute might take you 3 laps of your local park, or it could be an out and back, whatever you prefer. If you're coming out your house, choose a direction of running, go and explore some new areas, and a halfway point turn around and come back. So you're creating a nice little out and back route. Some people prefer a big loop. They don't want to repeat where they've been, so you can plan out a loop, a big loop coming around and back to your starting point. How you feeling, Tim? Okay? Good, that's good. See, he's got his breathing in control and he's pacing himself well. Great stuff, Tim. Yeah. In Ipswich. Okay, so Tim's from Ipswich. So tell us about your childhood then. What What was it like? Were you active when you were a kid? Did you
Very active,
always on the sports?
yeah. Either running around the garden, or the ball against the wall in the driveway.
Yeah. So what was your sport then as a kid?
The squash when I was younger, and then later on rugby and cricket.
Excellent. So if those didn't hear that, was squash, which is a very, very good form of exercise. That's what I did as well to help me lose my weight when I started. So squash, 40-minute session of squash will get that heart rate up high. It'll make you sweat bucket loads, and hopefully it helped me. I don't know if it will help you, but it'll help me lose weight. So I'm just going to pause here, let this cyclist go past, and carry on. And then, yeah, cricket. I've had cricket since I was a kid as well. Played cricket for my local club, and enjoyed nearly 15 years of Saturday and Sunday league cricket. Really enjoyed that time. But I now unfortunately don't have the time to do cricket on the weekends, but if we come out of lockdown and cricket returns this summer, then I'll be watching on TV as always. It's very nice for runners to mix it up as well. So if you're running the next day, I would always recommend that you take a day break between the runs. You might want to go out, do a cycle ride instead. You might do a little gym session from home, or you might follow one of the online videos that we've had. 20 minutes, Tim.
5 minutes still to go.
5 to go. You're doing great.
Deep and steady breaths, because your body needs more oxygen than usual while you're running. So just make sure you're getting plenty deep breaths and keep moving.
Okay, take that deep breath in, deep breath out. Cheers. Thank you, mate. Get through this tunnel before the other runner from the opposite direction gets to us. Nope. Just past the Winston Green Bridge again. So the next one should be the Port Loop Bridge. So we're nearly there, Tim. Great, great, keep it going. Have you found the second half to be easier than the first half, or is it getting tougher now? Good. Yeah. Some people like to know the time and others don't. You alright? Hiya? Yeah, cool. Go out a bit and come back. There's another one of our runners we've just seen on the bike, Shahid. He's out on his once a day cycle ride. So nice to see him there as well, giving us the support. Team DF. Good. Simon said you're going at a good pace there, Tim. He's enjoying that pace that you're running at. Those who can see that, he's nearly there. He's got 2 minutes to go. Thank you. again. It's a bit narrow here. We've got runners coming in the opposite direction. Find a few seconds, Tim, keep going. I'm going to come over and come past you now, Tim. Try and give you the front on view when you finish at the front of the bridge here. 1 minute to go, Tim. You're doing great.
You have done very well today. So this is just the beginning of this week. You might want to just speed this up a little bit just towards the end. Sometimes it kind of feels good to give yourself a short, sharp burst. If you can still find something in the tank, then just go for it for the last 60 seconds. Off you go.
So Tim's got his last 60 seconds. I'm going to catch him finishing if I come up to the bridge. Get my view from the bridge ahead. There he is, coming in to finish. Can you see him?
Amazing, well done. You've just run for 25 minutes. You can now begin to slow down. Can I just congratulate you?
Hey, you can walk up the bridge, Tim.
5 minutes non-stop running. I told you 7 weeks ago, what you've just achieved, you would have laughed. You would never have thought impossible. Maybe you would have done, but you know, whatever. You should feel really proud.
Well done, Tim. A virtual high five from me, mate. Brilliant. So Monique said well done. Simon said good pace. Kieran's done well done, Tim. And everyone's saying you're amazing. So great stuff. Let's keep walking now. Head back towards the port loop.
This before you can progress.
So you lead the way.
Brisk pace, keep on going.
So it's a brisk pace to finish, brisk pace walk. Back to our start point where we're going to do our cool down stretches. And those of you who recognise this place here, this is the Soho Loop, and we do use the Soho Loop sometimes for the shorter run midweeks. So if you want to do a 5k, if you go all the way around the Soho Loop, that'll make your 5k back to the start point at the reservoir. So once we get up to week 9, maybe we can try that one of the runs, do the Soho Loop. And then just there you'll see the tower, and that's the Edgbaston Reservoir. And then this way, where Tim's heading now, is the city direction. Brilliant. So jump back on my bike. Let's go down here. Well, Tim, the heart rate come down?
Yeah.
Good. Just say, keep it brisk. Keep going for the full 5 minutes. So one thing about the canals we enjoy is pretty flat on the canals, except for the bridges obviously, but if you're looking for a place where it's pretty flat, maybe if you've got a canal near you, join it. Guaranteed it'll be nice and flat. You can go out and come back along the canal. You won't be in for some nasty surprises, especially that Portland Road hill that we normally do on a Tuesday and a Thursday night. Still can't get used to that, Tim, but yeah, it's good practice, isn't it? you feeling, Tim?
It's good. That's the first time I've pushed myself on a run for a long time.
Bro.
Because normally at the moment I'm just jogging, getting my stamina back.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that push.
It's good. You were going. You made it look comfortable from the position I was in. Anyway, it looked like you had everything under control. You were pacing yourself well. You had the same pace out as you did coming back, so that's good. Yeah, really proud, and nice to see the stable core. Stable down the core. There was no excessive head movements or sideways movements on the body. Feet and toes were pointing forwards, which is great. So there was no penguin feet going on. Feet were pointing, toes were pointing forwards, and all the energy was in the right direction, the forward direction. So the momentum was taking you straight where you need to be going. A few more seconds and then you'll hear Joe Wiley saying that we've done. About 18 seconds, Tim. Now we did pause it, remember, for that bridge. So I did pause it for about 20-30 seconds. So you've got an extra 30 to get back to the
That's your
park.
session over for today. Go and have some water, get yourself something to eat as well, and give yourself a day off before you try and run again. I hope you're enjoying your progress from using the Couch to 5K plan. If you want any more information, then all you do is go to the One You or the BBC Get Inspired website, and I'll be joining you on your next run very soon, hopefully, but not too soon.
Brilliant. So thank you, Joel. Thank you, Tim. Let's go to our point here where we can use some of this for our cool down stretch. Let's go back down towards that barge. Maybe have the view of the canal from there. So this is the Port Loop. Those who know the Port Loop, one of the largest developments in the area here. Great, Tim. We're going to use this nice bit here for your stretch and your cool down. Down by the river here. Right. Maybe find a bit where there's no geese poo. Maybe down here somewhere. Yeah. Just go down here somewhere. Oh, there's some down here as well, isn't there? Just go there, we'll have that view. That's it. So Tim's all done, the camera's on you, Tim. We're going to be doing our cool down stretches. Let me come up into the camera as well. So distance. The first one I'm going to do is the quad. So find your quad and from the chute, the laces area, bring your knees together, keeping your balance, head upright and your hips forward. Feeling that stretch here in the front of the leg, holding it for 15 seconds. If you can get the second hand, you can always try and get the second hand on the back of the shoe and pull that leg back more. Yeah, and you feel that stretch a bit more. That's it, we're holding it for 15 seconds. And then changing legs. Brilliant, same again. Hand out for balance, shoe from the laces area, knees together, head up. Forward. Once you've got that balance, you're focusing on something, get that second hand on the back of the shoe if you can. Pull that leg back more. That's great. That's great. And down. Brilliant. Next one we're going to do, Tim, is we're going to be pushing like you would do if you're pushing onto a fence or a wall. So your front leg facing forwards, back leg is on the ground. Heels are on the ground on both sides. Then you have your knee behind the ankle, so ankle in front, knee behind, then bend it forwards and feel that stretch on the back leg and hold it there. 15 seconds again. 15, and then it's changed. Same on the other side. So stride forward, knee behind the ankle, then bend it forwards, toes pointing forwards, and then pushing onto that wall. Pretending you've got a wall in front of you, pushing on that wall, feeling that stretch on the calf muscle, holding it there. In and up. Good stuff. Shake it out. Well, next one we're going to do for the hamstring. So 2 feet together, one forward. So it's flat, straight here. On this side, it's bent. So you're going to put your hand on the thigh area of the bent leg for support, and then you're going to curl the front toe up. So up comes the toes. Feel that stretch here. So you should be feeling it here on the back there. From the side, we're looking like this. If you want to intensify it, you go one hand down, try and touch your toes. Feel that stretch a bit more. Again, hold, and then up, and change side. Same on the other side. So I'm flat on the ground, knees together, so there's no gap between my knees. One's forward, hand on the bent leg, curl the toe up, hold it there. And then those who want to go down with one hand can try and go and intensify the stretch a bit more. That's fab. And up, brilliant. Shake it out. Excellent. Final one for the lower part we can do is the this one's a bit difficult, Tim. So for the glute muscles, let's see how we get on. Might want to hold a fence there's a tree there if you want to hold the tree. So what we're going to do, so Tim's gone behind, he's going to be holding the fence. We're going to put one leg over the knee, keeping that balance. We're going to go down and we're going to sit in that position here. So you feel the stretch from the opposite side here on this glute muscle here. So keeping it there on the back, looks like this. Go down, hold 15 odd seconds, keeping the balance, feeling the stretch. The glute muscle. Once you've done your 15, come up. And we'll do the same. So swap over, swap legs, leg over the knee, get in your balance position, and then down, holding it there until you feel the stretch, and hold there 15 seconds. And 15. Well done, Tim. Good. You didn't need to hold that. You could do it. Excellent. Shake it out. Back on here. So if you go there, what we're going to do is just some side to side. So wide stance. One side straight, the other side bent. Again, just be careful that knee doesn't go over the ankle. So keep that knee behind the ankle, and then just lean on the thigh area for support, stretching out the inside leg. Hold it there 15 seconds. And then change. Other side. Straight on this side, bent on this side. Knee behind the ankle. And then inside legs, feel that stretch. Fab. Okay, back up into the middle. So earlier you did some lunges to warm up. This time we're going to do one lunge to cool down. So it's a 10-15 second hold on the lunge. Okay, without wobbling, without falling over. Okay, so watch me first. So Tim, go forward, but that knee behind the ankle again. So once you bend it, but then here, don't lean forward like this. You just bring that leg down, keep your head up high, and try and hold that there for 15 seconds. Okay, that's good. Bring that back leg down now. That's good. Hold it there. Perfect. Good. Well done, Tim. Shake it out. That's difficult, I know, especially after the run. So again, let's do the other side now. So forward stride, knee behind the ankle, back leg then goes down, keeping your head posture straight, back straight. hold it there, 15 seconds. And good, up. 15 seconds seems like an age, doesn't it? There. That's great. Okay, shake those legs out. We've got a few minutes to go, so we'll start on our upper body, I think. So hands out wide and just a few circles forwards. That's great. Breathing in, breathing out. And then once you've done them, a few circles backwards. Good, nothing too energetic. We're cooling the body down now, so just relaxing everything down, bringing the body temperature down. Breathing in, breathing out through the nose. That's great. Now we're going to tuck our hands in. We're going to do some shoulder rolls forward. Yeah. So we do about 10 forward rolls. And then 10 backwards. Once you've done your 10, back up, up and back. 10. That's good. Once you've done your 10, we're going to roll out our neck. So just choose one direction first and just nice slow circles. Nothing too fast, just relaxing. Change direction, go the other way as well. That's great. Okay, let's get our balance back before we do the next one. So the next one we're going to do is for the shoulders. So we've got one arm coming across the body, all the way across, and from here you can then pull your arm from underneath or the joint area until you feel a stretch here. You should feel the stretch there, yeah, and pull it as hard as you can. That's good. 15 seconds. That's great. Then swap over. Same thing, across the body, and then pulling back. 15-second hold. That's great. 15. Okay, so next one for the chest. So you did your earlier, you were doing all that. Let's cool it down now. So we're going to just do one open arm stretch. Show a bit of love for the world. Watch that sunset over the canals of Birmingham. It's actually turned out to be a beautiful evening. And then bring those arms forward at the front. Give that tree a hug. That family member that you're missing, a big hug, a virtual hug. Soon, hopefully we'll be together again. See our loved ones. For now, let's do our bit. Let's do our exercise. Keep positive. Keep coming out for your, well, it doesn't have to be once a day now. Yeah. Multiple times a day. Do your exercise. Mix it up. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Bike ride. Take the dog out for a walk. Go with the family. Whatever. Go for a swim. Jump in. We're done here. Thank you very much. Just want to say thank you again